Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We are going to be doing a makeup look inspired by Jennifer Lopez's red carpet look she wore. I'm gonna put it up in the screen here. It's very not natural, it's very glowy, bronzed. I mean, what more can you ask for? And then, sorry, there's just like hair all on me. And then I'm also going to be reviewing all of her skincare line. I have basically everything. Here is the Star Filter, sunscreen, and that Blockbuster cream. I currently have nothing on my skin. Oh, and we're also going to be doing the mask. I've already tried this and I'm completely obsessed with the mask. Like, you're gonna see, like right now, here's my face. I have a little sunburn here. So I had the sunburn and then I used it and it completely went away, and then I went back into the sun and I guess I don't know if it's a sunburn or it could be just my eczema flaring up, but it's crazy. So I'm gonna stop talking and let's get into the video. So it's supposed to firm, plump, and radiate. If you haven't had if you have no idea what I'm talking about, JLO Beauty, Jennifer came out with her own skincare line and it just dropped maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Okay, so this is how the mask looks. What are these little flabbies? Okay, well, this is just like sitting in. I thought I would go over the products with you guys. So this is obviously the mask. This is that Limitless Glow, and let me read it. It says, that Limitless Glow in a multitasking mask, tighten, plump, radiate, featuring JLo's Olive Complex. Talking about her line, and she said that she uses olive oil. And I mean, I've heard my grandma talk about it. It may be like a Latin thing, but yeah, my grandma used to talk about it all the time, like aloe vera and olive oil. It also has, I think, an ounce of the serum in the mask, which I think is, the serum is great. And I just put the rest on my chest area. So that was the mask. And then this is that JLo Glow serum. Also, I got all of the, let me see. It is super pretty. I got the little gift set just because I didn't know if it was going to react to my skin. So, but I'm honestly in love with literally everything, and once this runs out, I'm going to get the full size. So this is that JLo Glow. This is supposed to tighten and brighten. Yeah, this stuff is crazy good. And then I have that Star Filter in the shade, I think, Warm Bronze. There's like, I think 4 shades to this little bottle. This is supposed to highlight, bronze, and diffuse, so I like to put it on before and also like mix it into my foundation and a little bit after. So like I use it 3 times because it's crazy glowy and it gives you that bronzed thing. I don't know if you guys can take me seriously with this on, but we're just gonna ride right past that. And then it also came with that hit single. It's a gel cream cleanser. Let's see, like the packaging is gorgeous, and this is just to brighten and refine and soothe. It's actually really good. I like it. I'm not in love, but I like it. I also use the IS Clinical. I do like a double cleanse at night, so I use the IS Clinical cleanser and this one, and that combo is really good. And then we have that Blockbuster, which is the Wonder Cream. And yeah, it's not like it's super thick, but I also have really dry skin. And the smell, it has the same smell throughout all of them. It's like it's definitely not scented like strongly, but it's like a clean, I don't really know how to explain it. It kind of smells not like olive oil, like oils, like essential oils. It smells really good. This is just a moisturizer. Oh, did you see that? Like, look at the packaging. It's phenomenal. It's so pretty. And then I also, this is the only big thing I got because it didn't come in the little gift box, but this is that big screen. This is the SPF, and I need SPF. I go in, I run, and I exercise outside, and I don't want to get skin damage. Focus. This has SPF 30 plus, and yeah, just the regular sunscreen, and this is also amazing. So it's been about, how long has it been? About like 3 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and then we'll put the products on, and then we'll get started on the makeup look. Okay, so this is my skin after it. Super plumped, super tight in a good way. So now we're gonna go into that Blockbuster, and I take a lot, honestly, like that much, and put it all over, and I take the rest and I put it on the bottom. Then we're gonna go in with the serum, that JLO Glow, and I take 2 pumps. And I also put it everywhere. And then we're gonna go in with the sunscreen. And lastly, excuse me, I'm just gonna put on some Vaseline just to prime my lips. My mirror is also over here, so if I'm looking this way, that means looking in the mirror. But yeah, those are all the products in. My skin literally feels tight in all the right places, glowy, and super hydrated. Like I said before, I struggle with eczema, so I mean it's still there, but it's like not as crusty as it would be. I know it sounds gross, but it's crusty. So I'm just gonna pop on these colored contacts. There we go. I'm gonna pop these on and then we could start off with the makeup. I have always been a fan of Jennifer Lopez, and I mean this has been going on since I was a little girl. I mean my mom liked her, and so I've always been introduced to her. I mean Selena was an iconic movie, and so that's where my not obsession, but that's where I kind of like, wow, that's my girl, that's my inspiration. I'm just mixing my foundation. I mixed the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear in the shade Stromboli and Tahoe, because I'm a little bit, I fake tanned, so I thought I'd just share a little bit of history that her and I go back to. I mean, I've been to so many tapings of World of Dance and American Idol, like it's crazy. So I think I'm gonna start with like the least fun and interesting one, and then we're gonna build up to my favorite interaction I've ever had with her. Okay, so I think we're gonna do 5. So I don't really remember much, but when I was younger, my mom worked at the Beverly Hilton, and she worked the Golden Globes every year. She was like the person in charge of celebrities when they walk down of the like red carpet. She would be the one like directing them where to go, not where to go, and if they needed help or anything. So I don't really know what she did, but that's her job. That was her job. Anyway, so I was a little girl, and like I said before, Selena was a really, what's happening, important movie growing up for us, like being Latina and stuff. So not important, but like it was a big moment. So we went, it was me and my dad, and my mom took us to like the front row of like the balcony, like the bleacher seating. So it was like I was like the first person down there, and I was like a little girl, maybe it was like 5 or 6. And my dad also, fun fact, that's his like secret, like not secret, but celebrity crush. So we were both very excited, and we saw her, and I don't remember what my mom said, but my mom told me that she kind of like directed her my way, and like I had my Mickey Mouse, you know when you go to Disneyland you get all the autographs, so I had mine out, and she signed it and everything, and she was very nice. I don't really remember this interaction, but I've been told. So yeah, so she signed it, and then I don't remember what she said. She probably said like thank you or something, or I don't know, but that was a pretty cool moment. That's when I knew like, wow, she looked like a princess, you know, like a Latina princess. So that was kind of like my princess growing up. Honestly, I didn't really like dolls. I loved like movies and everything, so she was kind of like my princess growing up, like looking up to her. Ow. Okay. Put the foundation in. I'm gonna buff it in with the sponge. And then actually I'll go up in the timeline. So that's like my first real interaction with her. And then my second one, I'm trying to remember. I think it was American Idol. So I've been going to American Idol ever since I was a child. I love singing competitions and I love like being. So just to let you guys know, something happened to my camera and I had to switch from my camera to my phone, so that's why it looks like a different angle and stuff like that. So sorry, but yeah. And so I've always been going to like American Idol since even I think the first one I went to was the final of Ruben Studdard. So that's been it's an OG. Anyway, so I went to American Idol a couple of times when she was the judge, and I honestly, it's so funny. I can't sing at all, but I honestly was just debating on just doing it and trying to get through, just so I can like talk to her and meet her. Anyway, so I went one time with my mom. It's at the CBS studios here in LA, and I dragged her with me because she doesn't like those things because you have to stand for a long time, and I don't know, she just is not a fan. So we wait in line or whatever. So we're in the balcony. So here's the stage. So here's the stage, here's the judges, and I'm right here, like looking. So we're like looking at each other because I'm in the balcony in the first row. And I guess like during commercial break, Ari was like, she's just gonna go for it. She's gonna say Jennifer or like scream or stuff. I forget what I said. I think this was back in like 2012 when she was a judge. And I brought one of these CDs that my dad gave me for my birthday a while ago. It's like one of those deluxe CD booklet things. It's her of On the Sick, I think. And so I brought it with me. Also, if you hear voices, it's my family. So sorry about that. But so I brought it with me and I was like, Jennifer. She looked up, and mind you, like you're calling her name, so like everyone starts to stare at the conversation. And so I was like, Jennifer, and then I think Keith Urban and no, I think it was Randy at that time. Randy, her, and the guy with the crazy hair, the rock star. I don't know. Anyway, so she looks up, and I'm like, over here, and she looks at me, and I'm like, I like freeze, and I'm like, can you sign this? And she's like, it's too far, it's not gonna make it. So I was just like, ugh. I was like, okay, well, I love you, blah blah blah. She's like, thank you, sweetie. And I was like, and then like I like cried, like I don't remember, but I was just like, wow. And I was like, oh my, and everyone in the balcony was like, oh my god, that's so great, like she could acknowledge you or whatever. And I was like, it's amazing. So that was a really fun experience. And then yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. And like I was calling everyone afterwards. I was like, Dad, blah, 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 happened to me, all this stuff. Okay, foundation's on. And then we're gonna go in with cream bronzer. JLO Beauty. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with the Smashbox Cream Cheek. I'm just gonna take it, the back of my hand, go in. I actually went all 3 years to her Vegas residency. I went there for my 21st birthday, 22nd, and 23rd. No, wait, 21st. I think I went 18, 19, 20. I think that's what it was. So I went on my 21st birthday, and I went all alone to the concert. I don't know. It was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. Cause you like think about it, like you're there, and everyone there likes Jennifer Lopez. Like everywhere, if you go to a concert or like a movie that you're obsessed with, like everyone that's gonna be there is gonna be obsessed or likes the same thing as you do because you're at the same, you know, event. So I like start talking to people, and I remember this one incident I was with, not incident, but once when, I think it was my 21st birthday, because I remember, because I was drinking alcohol, and it was these two gay guys, and they were the funniest people there. It was just like a really good vibe. Everything was amazing. And I never paid for like meet and greet tickets just because it's a lot of money, and all my like friends are like, yeah, it's not, I don't know if it's worth it. Some think it's worth it. You're like there for 0.5 seconds and you just say hi and take a picture, and then you can't even tell her like a story or, you know, get her to sign anything. So it's $1,200 to say hi. No thank you. She's in LA a lot. I would much rather see her on the streets. So yeah, I'm just putting this all over. And then, so yeah, I think those two gay guys, were so much fun. We had the best time ever. It was like so I had GA all 3 years, and we would just like drink and watch Jennifer live. Like, name a more perfect evening than that. So I wanted to win, you know how, I don't know if you've seen it, but she throws her New York hat. I wanted to win it, but she didn't pick me. But if I have clips, I'm gonna insert them there. It was, and don't make fun of me because I was like yelling, but yeah. Crazy, like through Jennifer and liking her or whatever, like you meet so many people, and I've met maybe 3 of like my closest friends through her. Shout out to Chanel, Leah, I love you. We actually met through like obviously liking Jennifer, and then we met up. I met Chanel at, I think, a movie screening. I think I just hit her up, or she hit me up, and I was like, are you gonna go, like we can meet up or whatever. So I think we met her at a movie screening. I met Chanel at a movie screening with her mom, and then I met Leah through Chanel, and we all went to a World of Dance. Oh, that was one of the good days. We all went to a World of Dance taping. Oh, it was so much fun. I'll get into it, but dang, skinny queen. It's really a lot of work to attend these things because you have to like, well, I don't think you have to. I think it's just me and us and our obsession with her that we were just like, we need to be as close to her as possible. So the way it's set up, it's like the judges, the stage, and then there's 4 little groups, and we try to get like the ones closest to her. I kid you not, all the times that we've been, I was next to her most of the times because you have to plan it out. And so anyways, long story short, I went with Chanel. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you this other one. So I went with my friend Amelia, and I'm gonna actually bring it down. It just says Jennifer, JLO, and then it has her on it. And we went, and I brought it with me to a World of Dance. Also, I'm going to be just concealing with these two shades, Golden Beige and Warm Beige from Born This Way. So we get there, right? And I have my jacket, and we sitting through the whole thing. And I think we had like maybe like a 10-minute break or whatever. So everyone was sitting down, and I was like, okay, I was like strategizing. How am I going to get her to sign this jacket? So we were just sitting down, I think at one of the commercial breaks, and Neo was just like talking to everyone and talking to the fans or whatever. And so I was like, Neo, and he looks over, and I called him over, and I was like, I have this jacket. First off, hi, you're gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I hate to be that person, but I have this jacket, and I'm not crazy, I'm a big Jennifer Lopez fan, blah, blah, blah. It's like, can you ask her if she can sign it? And then he was like, yeah, I got you. I was like, hyperventilating. Amelia was like staring at me. I was like, I don't know what came over me. I just did it. And she was like, okay, well, let's see if it works. So I literally watched him, because I think she went to the back to change or something. And I literally watched him ask her, and my heart was racing out of my chest. And I saw her, and then I guess he was like, that girl over there, and she was like, which one? And he pointed to me, and I was like, and she was like, yeah, of course, blah, blah, blah. So she had her assistant, or whatever, the person, her PA that was working for her that day, come to my section and get the jacket. And I was like, this is not happening. And it's so funny because everyone was sitting down, and then once like everyone knew that what was happening, like all the people around us, they tried to give the assistant like something that she could sign, and then the girl was like, no, like this is the only one. No, I felt so special. Anyways, so she took it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna literally watch her sign my jacket. But I guess they like took it to the fitting room or something so she could sign it. So I didn't get it till afterwards. But sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on this. So ever since then, Neo, he fucking helped me get her to sign my jacket, and she signed it. I don't know if you can see it. It says with love, Jennifer Lopez, and it's literally hanging above my bed. It was truly one of the best World of Dance experiences I've had. So I'm just gonna set with the Laura Mercier and Honey. I think it's translucent and Honey. And then I'm gonna go in to the time again at World of Dance. And it was me, Chanel, Leah. I think it was my first time meeting Leah. And Leah is so much fun. She's actually, I think, from, where is she from? Is she from? She's from the East Coast, I think. I forget where exactly. Is it Texas? No. Anyway, so I met Leah. They actually came to my house. She came off the flight. Oh God. And we all got ready at my house. because I live the closest to the studios, and it's just such an exhilarating for me. Like, it's so much fun, first of all, having new friends, and then, you know, getting ready together and like going to one of a taping that your favorite person's going to be at. So we went, right? And I think this was last year, so it was recently. And we all got ready, and then we went to it was actually filmed at a warehouse this time, and actually the ghetto was actually really scary. But so we got dressed, we went we stand in line or whatever, and I don't know if you guys seen World of Dance, but she writes with a like blinged out, everything that she has is blinged out. So she had this blinged out pen, and Leah wanted it. And so this whole time, like, we were into, like, we talked to her. Like, it's so crazy how close you are to her, and like how you can talk to her and stuff like that. So we actually had a lot of conversations. I don't really remember what we were talking about. I think it was just like little stuff like, when's your skincare line gonna come out and stuff like that, because Chanel knows a lot about like her life, because she's like an actual stan, like she has a whole Instagram or whatever, so she knows a lot. That was actually one of the funnest times, like, and the acts are really good. Like, it's so entertaining to go there and have a fun time. So I think for New Year's 2 years ago, me and Chanel went to this, it was at Universal, at like the actual like not inside of the Universal, but the City Walk, sorry. And we got these tickets to watch her perform at New Year's. It was supposed to be at the Dick Clark's, but you know how they like pre-record stuff and whatever. So we got tickets to go to that. And so me and Chanel went, and we were in line or whatever, and we actually got like the front row again. I don't know how me and her do it. We just like calculate everything, and so like we get good spots, because like we come all the way over here, we're gonna get a good spot. So we get in line or whatever, and then are waiting until we get like we're waiting a single filed line until we get into like the arena, not the arena, but the stage, and then they place us or whatever. So we're just standing in line, we're talking, we're passing the time, and all of a sudden, I think because me and Chanel were in the first of the line, so we saw everything, but you just see Jennifer like come out of the cut, like dressed up, ready to perform, and me and oh my God, me and Chanel were like, Jennifer, like yelling and screaming and jumping. I sound like a psychopath. Anyway, so we're like screaming or whatever. And she like turns around and she's like, hi guys, hello. That was like the first thing. And then so she's up there, so then we get like placed into our positions, and you gotta like, when you go to these things, you have to like glam up, put on your best outfit, everything, because they put you in the front. So every time I go, I'm like full on glam, full, like if I'm fucking performing or something, so I'm like full on glam outfit to the gods, everything. So we get placed in the front, and it was for a New Year's thing, so we had to like dress up as a New Year's themed. I'm just using the MAC Studio Fix and NW45 to contour a little bit. So so we're in line, she's performing, I think she was performing Limitless or something. Yeah, definitely Limitless. So we weren't allowed our phones at all, so you had to like turn it off or whatever. I did not turn mine off, so I kept mine on. And at the end, I think she went around twice, like she went through the set list twice, and at the end, like she came around like the front and she like gave everyone a high five. I have that video, and I remember I almost got caught actually, because I was doing it, and I guess some girls wanted to get the footage too of them in it or whatever, and so they were like asking me for it, and I think a worker came up to me and they were like, you can't be recording, like delete it. They like watched me go into my phone, but they didn't make me go into my recently deleted, so I still had it in there. I didn't even know I could do that, but Chanel told me about it, so I did that, and I actually still have it. And she was, you'll see in the video, like, she's gorgeous. Every time I see her, I get more and more like jaw dropped. It's crazy. So yeah, that was a fun experience. And then going with Hourglass, the luminous bronze light. I'm just gonna go in with this Smashbox sheer powder so I can have some glow. I don't really do much to my eyebrows actually. I just brush them up. Like you can see, like this one needs some TLC. And go in with the e.l.f. brow pencil, Instant Lift brow pencil. I think it's in the shade Taupe. It doesn't say, but okay. I'm gonna also go in with this NW45 and go over it in my crease. This brush, this is a Morphe R37. I wish I would have gone. Actually, my friend Leah, she went to the Super Bowl, and that's one thing that I regret not going to, because it's just an iconic moment in her life, and I just so wish I was there. So wish. But me and Chanel went to one of the tapings, or not tapings, one of the showings of her movie Second Act, which she actually appeared at, and she like surprised the audience. We were there, and by this time we've already seen it like maybe 3 times, because we got like access to go to all these screenings or whatever. So by this time we've already seen it like maybe 3 times already, like the full movie. And so we go there, and we didn't know that she was going to be there. People were like on Instagram. We knew that she was in LA, that's why that we wanted to go, but we didn't know that she was going to be there. So we went, and we were, you know, just getting our popcorn, whatever. The movie's about to start, and all of a sudden you just like see like actually like a lot of people come in, and it's Jennifer Lopez, Vanessa Hudgens, and Leah Remini. They're obviously the stars of the movie, and we freak out, like freak out. They're there and they're talking or whatever. Jennifer rolled up and like sweater and hoops and glam or whatever, super casual. So then they leave, and me and Chanel were just like, we've already seen it 4 times, let's just like try to follow her. So we leave the movies and we try to follow her. Didn't work out. I like sound like a creepy stalker, I swear not. She gets away, like we fought, like it was just horribly planned. Like we had to pay for parking, like it was a whole big thing. We lose her. So me and Chanel literally just like go to Rodeo Drive, because we know that she likes to eat there a lot, and we're just like walking and see if we didn't find her, but that was like it happens like that sometimes. It was fun. I'm gonna go in with blush, NARS Orgasm, and I'm gonna take this brush. This is just a blush brush, I think from Real Techniques. She has a lot of blush on this picture. Bake with the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. So, I was, before quarantine, obviously, my grandfather likes to take us all out to dinner on Sundays, and we went to we like to eat at the Century City food court because they have like a lot of options and some people are picky or whatever. So we go there, right? We're eating, finish our food. Mind you, we're all in, like, I'm like in sweatpants and not cute, no makeup, nothing, right? A day before Christmas. So no, day before Christmas Eve. We walk into Zara like we usually do, and I shit you not, I look to my left. Guess who's there? Guess who's there the day before Christmas Eve at a mall, randomly on a Sunday? Guess. I think you can guess. Jennifer Lopez is at Century City Mall Zara shopping. I'm not fucking kidding. This is crazy. I was like, what are the odds? So, I have a full-on meltdown. Jennifer Lopez is shopping. She's shopping at Zara. So I'm freaking out, and my grandma's there, my whole family's there, my sister's there, and they're like making fun of me. I'm on the floor crying. I don't know how many emotions, like it was a lot. And all I remember is I was like, Ari, you need to calm down, okay? You need to go outside and you need to take a big ass breath and just relax, okay? So I'm like outside trying to collect my thoughts and whatever. She has no idea that I'm like freaking out. So I'm trying to relax. My sister's trying to calm me down. She's like videotaping me, and so I'm like calming down. I'm like, okay, let me go inside. They're still shopping, her and A-Rod. I see that A-Rod goes to the men's section, and so I follow. Me and my little cousin, we follow him. And again, I don't know what came over me, but I was like, I'm sorry to bother you. I want no pictures, nothing. I just want to talk to her and tell her like Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever. He looks at me and he goes, and keeps walking. Livid. I was like, so that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not gonna be like, okay, yeah, sorry, not today or something, but just like look at me and like just brush me off or whatever. So I was like, okay, he's not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So again, I go outside, try to calm down again because I'm like livid at this moment. And I was like, she's checking out. I see that she's checking out. I'm gonna grab this Morphe. It's old. It's like a brush, and I'm gonna grab maybe this and this, so I can darken up the eye a little bit. So I see that they're checking out, and so I'm like on the left side, like she's gonna walk out. A-Rod's here, she's here, I'm on the left side, so I'm on A-Rod's side. I walk towards her. They're like coming out. I'm like, oh. They're coming out of the store. I'm outside of the store, so I'm like gonna approach them, and I was like, Jennifer, like, she can see that I was crying hysterically. I was like, Jennifer, like, I don't want any pictures. Like, wait, sweetie, come on my side. She literally says, wait, sweetie, grabs my hand and pulls her to my side because she had security all around her or whatever. And I was like, this is not fucking happening to me. And everyone is watching. All my cousins, like every one of my family is watching. So I'm like, okay. I was like, Jennifer, I don't want any pictures, nothing. I'm sorry to even bother you, but I just wanted to tell you that I've looked up to you and all this stuff. She goes, thank you so much. I was like, thank you so much. Happy holidays. Like, I seriously am your biggest fan. And she was like, oh, that's so sweet. And she gives me a hug. I'm sorry. I'm in the arms of Jesus in my eyes. After that, I melted. Literally sat in front of Bloomingdale's at the Century City Mall, just crying. That was an epic day for me. And then, just funny, I walk into Bloomingdale's because my grandfather was buying something. I see Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz is A-Rod's ex-girlfriend. Like a while ago. It was just the most insane day I've ever experienced in my life. I'm going to add the e.l.f. Copper Pop to the here. A little bit of the NYX Professional Slide On, Glide On, Stay On Waterproof Extreme Lip Liner in the shade Bed Rose. I'm gonna add I got this in I think an Ipsy Glam bag. It's called Beauty for Real. In the shade Starlust. I think it's also plumping. Pink NYX Butter Gloss. JLO Beauty, that star filter. I'm gonna put a little bit on a beauty blender. Oh, it's gorgeous. Alrighty, I hope y'all enjoyed all my stories. I promise you they're all real. It's all things that I've done. Don't forget to check out JLO Beauty. Again, I'm completely obsessed with the masks and the serum and sunblock. Sunblock's very important. This also, like, this is all from just that. It's this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you got what you guys want next. I think I'm probably gonna do a vlog or something. I think I'm gonna get my hair done soon, so I might vlog that, but we'll see. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.